In today's tutorial, is Zoho marketing automation confusing the hell out of you? Well, you're not alone. There's a ton of people out there who feel the same way. So make sure you tune into these tutorials to make sure that you get your system set up properly at the start. What's up everyone, Casey here from Clientric. In today's tutorial, we're going to be going through Zoho marketing automation, setting up your basic settings, and making sure that your deliverability is going to be as high as possible. So stay tuned and can't wait to see you there. All right, now that we're logged in, we're going to be diving into how we can set up your marketing automation system so you don't have to worry about any deliverability issues. All right, so first things first, we have to log in. Obviously, this is us logged into the dashboard, the front page, as you've seen before in our previous tutorial video. We're going to go down here to the settings tab, and under the settings, there's a few different things that we're going to want to set up. We're going to want to set up our profile here. So if you click on this, you want to be able to set up your name, your email, country, region, city, and the lead name format. I think that's pretty important there. We also want to go back and make sure that we set up the company details properly. So within here, you're going to want to set up your address. So company address in this field here, you can put that in there. You can set up your website, your phone, select your industry, your privacy policy link, the terms of use if you do have them. That would be a good place to put in here, just because sometimes when it comes to GDPR rules and regulations, you need to have this information available if someone needs it. So depending on where you're located, it's better to put in as much information as possible and not have any issues down the line. And so this is where we'd go to make that change. We want to just get out of this. So let's go back to the settings tab and do compliance settings. So this is where you have to mention that you're complying with GDPR protection regulations. So you'd select this, and then after enabling, you'd have to go through all of the changes and email consent forms and things like that. In this case, I'm just going to leave that for now, but that is where you'd go to do that. And you can also do a double opt-in within the marketing automation system. I believe that's a new feature. We'll dive into that in the future, but that is something that can be opted into as well. Now, when it comes to deliverability and setting that up, we first have to set up a sender. So this is the person that the email is going to be coming from. And we have to do this because without having a sender, then you can't actually send any email out. So by clicking into this, we can add a sender address. So in this case, I'm just going to be putting in my email address for this account, and this is just a test account. So user1@demo2.clientric.co, that is the main sender I want to put in here. So I'm going to put in verify. So then I'm going to have to go to my mail.zoho.com, and we're going to go into this, and we should have gotten a verify email. So we're going to click on this, and all we need to do is just click verify email. Your email address has been verified. Now this email address will be displayed in the from field in your campaign settings. And you can also set up general email. So for example, if I had hello@clientric.co or members@clientric.co or some sort of general mailbox that I wanted to add to this, we can also set that up. You really just have to put in that email address, go to that email, and then click verify, and then you can send from that email address. So it's really just that easy to set up your senders. And then let's go back here, and we want to set up our domain authentication. Now this is very important because this is where the deliverability issues could come from. So if your authentication is incomplete, you want to set up the SPF and the DKIM, and these are both going on to your domain provider. So your DNS settings on your domain provider, whoever that is, you have to go in and add 2 text records. That's it, 2 text records with the information that it requests. So if we click on this, we're just going to click setup. We're going to add in 2 text records, one for the SPF, and we're going to say the host name to add is demo2.clientric.co, and the text record value itself, we're just going to copy and paste this into that, and we're going to set the time to live to be the youngest possible, or the shortest amount possible. So whether that is auto, or maybe 4 hours or 10 hours, depending on what your domain provider does allow you to select, you would select that one. And then you create a new text record with the host name of this and the text record of this. Now, we don't really need to talk about what these things are. You just have to know that this helps with deliverability. If you do have any questions on that, we can always send you some resources, but you can always Google or search yourself on SPF records or DKIM records and get more information on them. So once you've added these to your DNS settings, and I'm not going to show that because there are so many DNS and domain providers out there that it would be impossible to go through them all. So if you do want to learn how to set them up, you can also click this link here, and it'll take you to all of the knowledge base about it, and you can learn more about it and how to set it up depending on your specific domain service. So that would be the best way to go about that. And then once you're done, you just click verify domain. So normally, if you set this up properly, you'll see SPF is verified and DKIM is verified. However, in this case, there are no SPF records matching in my DNS because I haven't done anything. So this is what it would look like, and you'll get an error and then how you can fix it as well. And as always, if you're running into any issues, feel free to message us, and we're more than happy to help out and point you in the right direction. So that is it for this video. I don't think there is anything more I want to say. Pretty simple stuff at the end of the day, and we hope that this has been helpful. As always, please subscribe down below to our videos. We want to make sure that you're getting this content as soon as possible, and we also want to make sure that we're reaching more people like yourself who need more help. In addition, if you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, we'd be great to have you within our community, and we can't wait to see you in all of our other social channels, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.